hard and do everything they can. So with that, it inspires the rest of the kids because they're the true leaders and they're inspired every day that they go out there, and they don't ever want to back down. So the other kids, they follow that lead. So when they get their opportunity to be the leader, they feel the same way.
Do you think that fire within Jay and Justin will burn a little, maybe hotter this year, considering that Jay didn't get to play last year and Justin was disappointed in the way he played?
No question about it. No question about it. And that's the thing that I talk to them about all the time. I say, seniors are desperate. It's like a person being dropped off in the desert with no water and no food. I mean, they're desperate for water and food. So these guys are desperate for football. Every day at practice, every meeting, every drill is competitive. I mean, to these guys, it's like life and death of the game of football because they love it so much and have so much passion for it. Just like Nico last year, with all that he was going through, you couldn't keep him off a football field because he had that much love and desire for the game, and so that's the way those kids are approaching the season.
You talked about the veterans, but what have you seen out of J.T. Gray and Brandon Bryant? Because you got better, you had some more depth with those guys. A lot of people think those guys could probably get on the field this year. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, it's a process, a learning process, and they have the work ethic, they have the attitude, they have the athletic ability, they have everything that it takes. At the same time, they're learning every single day from the older guys because the older guys have experience, and they are learning from those guys because the older guys are teaching them. It's a teaching process and a learning process, and so they're going through the learning process right now. So as we continue, athletically, they have all the skills. But in the process, they're learning every day.
Talk about, early in this program, when you lose a guy like Jay Hughes and he comes back, he's probably a given just to regain his starting position with not much of a battle. How much does that speak for y'all's depth now that it's going to be a battle for him to get that starting position?
Well, we have a lot of confidence, and I know that y'all have heard Coach Mullen say our kids have a great confidence in all of themselves. Where he says we have 1 A's and 1 B's, and to us, we're not afraid or worried about who's in the game at any certain time, because when one guy's in there playing, there's no step down, there's no drop in performance, and with that, the kids carry out a lot of confidence and they believe in one another. So, who's ever in there for the very first play of the game, the third or fourth play of the game, the next guy may be in there. And so, we don't look at it like that. We look at it like, hey, we're all going to play, we're all going to contribute, and, and we're all going to get reps in practice, and let's go.
The funny thing